Breeding season has arrived for Chester's spectacled bears. No one can be sure if losing her cub 10 months ago will deter Lima from mating. So far, she still hasn't let Bernie come close. He must make a move soon, as Lima will only be fertile for the next 48 hours.
There's very little known about spectacled bears actually, but particularly breeding. They're just very shy. You hardly ever see them. They are mostly solitary. In the wild, they generally just come together to breed. And that's only a few days at a time, and then once the deed is done, they go their separate ways and they probably will never see each other again. And even in captivity, they are mostly solitary. They don't like you knowing everything about them. You know, it's quite nice. They're a bit mysterious.
To help get things moving, the keepers have decided to deploy their secret weapon.
The bears, they absolutely love honey. There's this thing, it's like Winnie the Pooh, isn't it? Winnie the Pooh loves honey. Bears, they all love honey. It's a sweet treat. We like to spread it quite far and wide around the paddock, especially when the two bears are mixed. Because it's something that they really love, they're gonna want to find it. So if we make it really challenging, then they've both got to go out and they've got to use their brains and they've got to search for it. We call it a honey hunt. They just love it.
Within an hour, Lima's mood appears to have sweetened.
They're going to want to come together, it's only natural, and they're going to want to mate and produce offspring. It's the #1 priority of any animal on the planet is survival and carrying on your genes, so we want them to perform those natural behaviours as well.
It looks like the courtship has officially begun. But if 19-stone Bernie makes one wrong move, it could all still end in tears. Male spectacled bear Bernie has been doing his best to woo female Lima. His efforts finally seem to be paying off.
With some animals, there's no romance there at all. It's just male, female, mate. Whereas with the bears, you do see them getting to know each other a little bit more. Bernie doesn't know that he's the only male there, so he's got to do his very best to make sure that he wins her over. Bernie, he's going to follow Lima around, not let her out of his sight. Because he's waiting for that little frame where he can get in there and, you know, do the good stuff.
Bernie is almost twice as strong as Lima, yet she holds all the power on this date.
She's not going to let him get too close until she's ready, the exact right time for her. She needs to feel comfortable. She's basically going to stick her hand up and be like, no, you're too close. Try again tomorrow. So then tomorrow he'll try and get a little bit closer. Lima will say, I'm not quite ready yet, but, you know, keep following me. And she might instigate some courtship by neck biting or by starting a wrestling match with him. So maybe it is a little bit more romantic. As Bernie has matured, I'm starting to see him become a bit more of a man. He's not really the teenager anymore. He's sort of got a bit more about him and he's starting to throw his weight around. Lima, she still tells him off. You know, she's got the backbone to tell him off.
And finally, for Lima, the time is right.
You hear this sound called trilling, which is unique to spectacled bears. And that's a sign that they're happy to be in each other's company. mate for sometimes just a day, but several times, for about 20 to 30 minutes at a time. If he was to just mate with her once or twice, another male could come along, mate with the female, and he might get her pregnant because he mated with her when she's at her peak in estrus. They seem very private about the whole business of mating, and too right, you know, they don't want to be watched.
The couple will now make the most of their short time together in the hope of producing another cub.